Magandang araw po mga kaibigan. Ito po ang inyong lingkod si Dr. Arle Imperio. But I will be making these presentations. Pangalan po ni Pinoy Milyonaryo, which symbolizes the aspiration of every Filipino to achieve financial freedom. At sa Pilipinas po, lagi natin sinasabi mabuhay, which means more to your life and health. And of course, before we proceed, meron tayong disclaimer. This presentation is for educational purpose alone. There are no claim of diagnosis, treatment, or cure. And if you have any medical condition, always consult your physician. Any health statement given has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. And furthermore, when there are income opportunities presented, there is no income claim, and they are presented only for illustration purposes alone. Actual income is always based on hard work, diligence, and proper business practice. So itong training na po ay tungkol po sa 1-2 page presentation ng Forever Healthy Health and Livelihood Program. Unang-una po mga kaibigan, sa maski ano pong negosyo, kailangan meron po tayong let's say friendship na to be established. So we create a culture where we establish rapport, communication, friendship, integrity, and authority. Ibig sabihin ng rapport and communication, we're able to connect effectively in whatever way possible. Pero this is to enhance the friendship. And then as the friendship develops, we show integrity, nakikilala tayo, and then we now would speak with authority. Kaya nga meron tayong training so that we can speak with authority. To a certain degree, we show expertise on how to share the 1- and 2-page presentation. We show expertise on how to share, let's say, dietary nucleotide supplementation. We show expertise on how to share, let's say, the livelihood opportunity. Kaya pinag-aaralan natin para you can speak with confidence. Yan yung authority. Pero importante po, friendship, sapagkat ang negosyo po natin ay nakabase po sa good relationship. Kaya nga ang tawag nga po dito ay relationship marketing. Kung naalala po ninyo yung training na Arnel sa online marketing, in-establish din niya itong concept na to. Na una, meron kang authority, meron kang let's say integrity, and then nagkakaroon ka ng following kasi naniniwala sila sa iyo, and then after that it's now easy to share and talk about any business. Dito sa training natin, pag-aaralan natin yung timing, finding the right timing to give opening statements on health and money. So meron na tayong relationship sa isang kaibigan, di ba? Tiyempo tayo kung kailangan natin uumpisahan yung topic tungkol sa health and money o kaya livelihood. Ang punto po dito mga kaibigan, yung sinasabing timing. Hindi lang basta-basta na-meet mo yung kaibigan mo, immediately nagbibigay ka na ng presentation o parang sales talk, ika nga. That's not the right way. Hindi professional ang dating natin. Kaya yung iba ay parang mababa ang tingin nila na o ano naman racket yan, ano binibenta mo, may ganyan-ganyan. Hindi, we give an opening statement that will establish something important. Pero you have to find the right timing. So ito po mga kaibigan yung opening statement sa health. So you can start by saying, do you want to be more healthy? By the way, when you have an opening statement, the usual answer by the person is yes. Kaya nga, do we want to be more healthy? Of course, yun ang sagot niya. Another example is, do we want to live longer? Of course, yes. Do we want to delay aging? Of course, yes. So yan ang mga example ng opening statements. You can, in fact, have more of opening statements on health. These are my suggestions to get you started immediately. However, there is also one statement na kailangan sabihin mo kagad. And this is the statement, which is more expensive, staying healthy or getting sick? Which would we prefer, staying healthy or getting sick? Uunahan mo na na getting sick is more expensive than staying healthy. Kasi later on, ina-anticipate na natin pag nagustuhan na niya yung ating presentation sa ImuRegen, halimbawa, itatanong sa iyo, magkano naman yan? Hindi kaya mahal. Eh ngayon pa lang, inuunahan na natin na getting sick is more expensive than staying well. And then pagka nagpakita siya ng interest, you ask permission. So ito po yung sinasabing permission marketing. Hindi lang yung magpe-present ka kagad, hihingi ka ng permiso, sasabihin mo, can I request 5 minutes of your time? Meron ako ipapakita sa iyo. 5 minutes lang po. And then, bibigyan kita ng kopya, ipapakita ko sa iyo, pero ipapaliwanag ko muna sa iyo. And then, be sure you do it only in 5 minutes. Kasi hindi ka magpe-present ng detalye. You will just be presenting the main idea on how you can live longer, delay aging, and experience better health. Bibigay mo lang yung main idea kung bakit you are taking, let's say, ImuRegen. So, yun po ang idea ng 5-minute presentation. At ito naman po mga kaibigan, yung mga opening statements sa money. Gusto mo ba ng extra income? Gusto mo ba ng extra money? Yan, ganyan. Do you want to earn money by working from home? Alam mo ba na ang new normal ngayon madalas sa bahay ang kilos, ang trabaho o ang negosyo? At sa palagay mo, saan mas maraming pera sa sweldo ba, salary o negosyo? Siyempre, ang sagot, negosyo. And then, would an extra $100, which is about 5,000 pesos, 500, $1,000 extra money helpful? Baka makatulong sa upa, sa tuition ng mga bata, pambili ng damit. Siyempre, kailangan ng extra, di ba? Kasi naka-budget na eh. And then, the same thing, you ask permission to show the 1 or 2-page presentation on the business plan. So, you may say, can I request 5 minutes of your time? Meron ako ipapakita sa iyo material at bibigyan kita ng kopya kung paano tayo kikita araw-araw, linggo-linggo, buwan-buwan, working from home. So, you ask permission before showing the 1 or 2-page presentation. So mga kaibigan, ito na po yung 2-page presentation sa health. At makakaroon din tayo ng 2-page presentation sa livelihood, sa wealth, or sa pera. Pero ito po ay tungkol sa health. So yung page 1 mga kaibigan, which is on your left side, this is showing how our body is organized. And then yung page 2 naman po mga kaibigan, on your right, this is the evolution of food supplements. Paano ba nag-umpisa yung mga food supplements na yan? And then the vital importance of DNA repair and eventually how ImuRegen can be an important part as food. So itong page 1 mga kaibigan, simple lang. Ang main idea dito, ipapakita mo na ang katawan natin, maraming organs sa loob, di ba? You have 12 system. Bawat system, maraming organs. For example, respiratory system, ano yung organs? So, di ba? Nose, bronchus, lungs, di ba? Kunyari, digestive system, ano yung mga organs? Stomach, esophagus, intestines, di ba? Skeletal system, yung mga buto, yung brain, yung skull, hindi naman brain, yung skull, yung ribs. So, sa loob ng katawan, maraming organs. Bawat organ, may tissue, and then trillions of cells bawat tissue. So, the basic unit, sabihin mo, tissue, leading to the cell. And then, yung cell po, kung healthy ka. Kung may sakit ka. Depende kung nasaan siya. And then, through sophisticated instruments, nasilip po yung nucleus, yung pula. Nakita tuloy yung chromosome. Then, tinignan po yung chromosome. Okay, nakita ngayon na yung mga DNA strands. And then, through biochemistry, they were able to see the presence of DNA. And then, sa loob ng DNA, nakikita na po ninyo yung nucleotide. Yung mga letra yan, no? A and T, adenine, thymine. Okay? G and C, guanine, cytosine. Mga pares-pares po yan. And then, through the pairing, through the structure, through the sequencing, that is how genetic information is stored and transmitted. And then, ang DNA, hawak niya yung blueprint ng buhay mo. Kaya importante, stable ang DNA. Kaya kung ayos yung nucleotide, ayos ang DNA. Kung ayos ang DNA, ayos ang chromosome. Kung ayos ang chromosome, ayos yung nucleus sa bawat cell. Kung ayos ang cell, ayos ang tissue, organ, ayos tayo, di ba? Ngayon, pag may aberya o kaya sakit, ayan, nagkaroon ng mga disruption dyan sa mga elements na yan. So, yan yung main idea. So, from the gross level, this is how our body looks like. And then through the molecular level, this is how our life is established. Yan yung molecular, yan yung nucleotide, DNA, chromosome. And then good news, umiinom tayo ng food supplement, ImuRegen, na ang laman niya, nucleotide. Naku niya pa? Kasi pagka tumatanda tayo o na-stress, pwedeng nagkukulang na tayo sa nucleotide o di kailangan ng supplementation. And then, yan, basahin ninyo ang laman ng ImuRegen, nucleotide, peptides, oligopeptides, amino acids, and minerals. So, yan lang po, no? So, about 3 minutes. Ngayon, yan, pwede na. No? Sabi mo, kaya nga ako mayroon ng ImuRegen. And then, you proceed discussing ImuRegen. Pero kung gusto pa niya ng karagdagan na kaalaman, you go to page 2. And then, alam niyo po, yung ImuRegen ay iba. Kung titingnan natin yung evolution ng food supplements noong 1912, na-invento po o na-discover ang vitamins. And then, nag-focus sa vitamin C kasi hindi tayo gumagawa ng vitamin C sa katawan. You have to take it from food sources. And then, noong 1980s, na-discover po yung mga botanicals, yung mga phytonutrients, phytonutrition, yung mga herbal food supplements. Then, noong year 2000, nag-umpisa po yung mga research studies sa anti-oxidation. Yung oxidation, yan yung side effect o resulta ng oxygen activity sa body. Pero they discovered that yung mga free radicals, which is the effect, can damage the cell. So, nakita nila yung mekanismo ng protection, which is anti-oxidation. And then yung mga later on, nagkaroon ng focus sa stem cell, kasi ang stem cell, yan ang nagkikreate ng cells. Yung katawan natin, marami ng stem cells. And it's under the direction of the DNA. However, pag tinatamad na, they found that taking, let's say, food supplements that will support stem cell activity in the body, yan ang naging focus. Pero ang magandang balita o update, starting noong 2016, ay nucleotide supplementation na ngayon po ang focus. At kaya yan po ang ating pong focus, and we will discuss why. And notice in the middle portion, it's focusing on DNA repair. Kasi ang DNA po, madaling madamage, madaling masira, madaling magkaroon ng depresya. Kasi ano siya talagang kailangan siya sa katawan Kasi halos lahat based sa DNA. Ngayon, ang magandang balita, God has designed that the body will repair the DNA. So yan, basahin po ninyo, yan, base excision repair. Ang base yan yung mga nucleotides. And then mismatch repair. Mismatch of the what? The nucleotides. And then nucleotide excision repair mismo. Then tingnan niyo po yung mga bilog-bilog na may kulay, di ba? Mga nucleotide lahat yan. So, DNA can be damaged through pollution, through sunlight, through radiation, through chemicals, through smoking, through alcohol. Marami. Kaya mahalaga itong repair na to. And then, in 2015, in chemistry, there was a Nobel Prize recognition on these 3 mechanisms of repair. So, ganyan katindi yung nucleotide in support of DNA structure and function and possibly repair. And then at the lower portion, makikita mo na yung iba't ibang preparation ng ImuRegen. So meron tayo yung dissolvable tablets, yung Immune Plus, 5 ang flavor. And usually that is taken for immunity and energy. And then meron tayo yung ImuRegen liquid. Ito yung pinaka mabilis ang effect kasi liquid na po. And then meron tayong ImuRegen capsule, di ba? You can take it every day before meals. And then you have now the ImuRegen plus glucan. Yung glucan from oyster mushroom that will support immunity. And then meron tayong full baked trace minerals that will help all of these things to work more efficiently through membrane potential. Ibig sabihin, yung signaling ba ng mga cells, yung mga trace minerals like fulvic can be useful. So yan po, di ba? So notice in about 6 or 7 minutes, I was able to discuss both. Mga tig 3 minutes each. So yan po yung 2-page presentation. So yan po mga kaibigan, ano, for emphasis, inulit-ulit natin. So yung page 1 is simply focused on showing how our body is organized from the gross to the microscopic and molecular level. And then page 2 is the history of food supplementation development, the importance of DNA repair, and how ImuRegen as a food formula can contribute in supporting body structure and body function. So, na-introduce na natin ang ImuRegen. ImuRegen comes from two words, immunity and regeneration. So, ito po yung mga additional information na kailangan kabisado natin. So, ito po yung mga unique features and ingredients of ImuRegen. So, ang unang tanong na usually marireceive natin, ano yan, food supplement? Ay, ako, dami ko niyan. Marami nga, hindi ko nga iniinom. At yung mga food supplements, pare-pareho lang yan. So, sasagutin natin yan with this slide presentation. Una, naiiba at mukhang nag-iisa ang ImuRegen on the basis of nucleotides. So, pwede kang magbigay ng konting hamons. O, kunin natin lahat ng mga food supplements. Ikutin natin lahat ng mga, let's say, food supplement store. Ilagay natin lahat yung mga food supplements sa lamesa. Siguro mahigit 100 yan. Isa-isahin natin, basahin ang ingredients ng bawat isang food supplement. At tingnan natin kung may nakasulat na nucleotide. Mukhang wala. Mukhang tayo lang ang meron. O yun, naiiba. Kaya nga, yan ang dahilan. Umiinom ako ng ImuRegen. Ang hinahabol ko, nucleotide. Ngayon, diniscuss natin in the previous slides yung halaga ng nucleotides sa DNA structure and support. Ngayon, ang unique formula ng ImuRegen, aside from nucleotides, meron siyang essential amino acids, peptides, oligopeptides, minerals, and vitamins. So, yung amino acids, yan yung building block of the body. There are 20 of them, but there are 9 essentials. Ang importante yung essential amino acids. O, tingnan natin yung food supplement mo. Meron bang amino acid? Baka ni isa wala. At kung meron, baka hindi essential. So, ito, we have all the 9 essential amino acids plus amino acids. So, total is, I think, about 18. And then yung peptides, yan yung mga protein, let's say, molecules. Pero merong oligopeptides. These are the smaller proteins where they are so small they can easily enter the cell and go directly to the part of the body where it's needed. Hindi niya kailangan ng parang carrier kasi napakaliit niya. Nanomedicine yan, nanopeptide if you may describe them. There are, according sa mga scientists, about 118 in the formula. Nakausap ko mismo si Dr. Alice Machela no siya ay pumunta sa Pilipinas at si Dr. Clara Kovalkova, two scientists in Czechoslovakia, Europe, who made a study on the formula. And they said since 1983, this is the formula that is patented and it's never been changed. Biro mo, 1983, more than 30 years yan. Kaya nga, it's the only one. Kaya nga sabi nila, we consider this the gold standard for food supplementation. Why? Because it supports the basic foundation of our life. Which actually, in the previous discussion, ang tawag natin yan, central dogma of life. Yung central dogma of life or biology, it starts in the nucleus in the DNA. Nandun kasi po yung code. Kokopyahin ng RNA yung code. Tapos yung RNA lalabas sa cytoplasm. Kailangan niya ng amino acids to create the body protein as desired or required. O yan yung central dogma. So, nucleotide is obviously to support structure and function of the DNA, RNA. Amino acids is to create the protein. And then, dinagdagan pa niya ng mga peptides and oligopeptides. And then, vitamins and minerals sa backup. So, yan po. So, it's the only one of its kind and it is our joy to share it to the world. So it is unique, exclusive, the original, the first in the marketplace. Kasi karamihan ng mga ibang food supplements, halos pare-pareho lang same kategorya. Ang tawag kanya Me Too. Me Too product. Meron kaya niyan, meron din kami. Meron kaya, meron din kami. Me Too. Pero ito hindi Me Too, original to. Wala ngang iba Kaya nga you just simply compare the ingredients and you will see that ImuRegen is far superior. Kaya nga ang goal natin is to share this to the world. From Europe, from the Philippines, and in America, and soon in 100 countries. So, siya po ay uniquely combined with beta-glucan and full-big trace minerals. So, kompleto na po. Meron ng may glucan, may full-big trace minerals. At yung mga major health benefits niya po ay immunity and regeneration, mental alertness or even memory, energy through ATP production, and quick recovery from convalescence and fatigue. And all of this basically supports homeostasis. Homeo means the Homo sapien, yung tao. Stasis means steadiness or balance. So the ability of the body to maintain balance, yan ang homeostasis. But to describe it further, homeostasis is the ability of our body to build, maintain, repair, regenerate itself to support existing health. And I would emphasize, never underestimate the homeostatic function, the ability of our body to heal itself or to maintain normal body function. Naalala ko, magandang analogy binigay dito ni Leon Katz. Sabi niya, kunyari, nasugatan ka. Siguro di mo lang malinis ang sugat, magugulat ka, the wound will heal by itself. Hindi mo na kailangan utusan, automatic. Yet, that's an example of homeostasis. And then, ImuRegen has been featured in reputable research journals. And for the sake of emphasis, itong presentation which I just made right now in this particular slide is for educational purposes alone. There are no claim of diagnosis, treatment, or cure. If you have any medical condition, always consult your doctor. And any health statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. So here, these are now the unique features kung bakit siya naiiba at kung bakit mahalaga siya sa ating pong daily supplementation. So together with a healthy lifestyle plus ImuRegen is our formula on how to achieve better health. And at this point mga kaibigan, usually nagtatanong na yung kaibigan natin whom we are giving the presentation as okay magkano naman yan, di kaya mahal and can I afford it? Yun ang usual ano niya. So how do you answer that? You don't immediately give the price. You first focus on the value because any of value has a price. Ima-mindset mo muna. So for example, kagaya ng sasakyan, kailangan mo ng transpo. Yung sasakyan, 4 ang gulong. Bakit pagka iba-ibang pangalan ng mga sasakyan, iba-iba presyo. Ang pinakamahal, Rolls-Royce, di ba? Yung mga luxury cars. Pare-pareho lang naman 4 ang gulong niya. Pare-pareho din yan makakaabot tayo sa pupuntahan natin. Bakit yung isa ganito presyo, bating isa super mahal? Kasi nga po, it depends on the value. There were something added of value. That's why this is now the price. And then one way to mindset the person is to say, well, it depends on how we look at it. Because it depends on what we consider as more important to us. And then gently remind the person, like what I said a while ago, which is more expensive, staying healthy or getting sick. Very obvious, getting sick is more expensive. You ask anybody na nagkaroon ng let's say, kamag-anak, mahal sa buhay na na-hospital, lalo na kung ICU. Talagang hindi biro. That's very expensive and staying healthy would be more reasonable and affordable. And then, introduce our Forever Healthy Livelihood Program. You simply say, what if I can show you what we have where you can practically get it for free, quote and unquote. At kung libre na, mahal pa ba? Siyempre hindi. Pero may paraan yan. Let me show you how. Ayan, parang gano'n. So, ipapakita mo na yung, let's say, yung business side if the person is interested. So that is how you should answer when a person asks, how much is it? Is it expensive? Can I afford it? You first mindset the person that anything of value has a price, and it actually depends on how we look at it and what is more important to us. And then suggest directly that staying healthy is more reasonable and affordable than getting sick. So ito na po mga kaibigan ang proseso on to answer the question, can I afford it? Is it possible for me to get it free? The good news, meron tayong Forever Healthy Livelihood Program which makes it possible. And ito pong livelihood program is actually work from home, and it is home-based, meaning you can do the business at home. And Forever Healthy LLC, through the leadership of our founder and president, Leon Katz, and our co-founder, Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Susan Barlin, PhD, they provided for us a personalized replicating site that will provide us our own number one, retail site, number two, business building site, and number three, global backup virtual office. So, yung retail site is for you to retail the product anywhere in the world where it can be delivered. And then business building site is this is your system or platform where you can organize and build your group of retailers worldwide. And then the global backup virtual office is your way of monitoring all of your business transactions. Everything is transparent uh, and uh, and time bound. May metro lahat ng activity. Makikita mo yan. So, magaling na system to. Worldwide po yan. Kung ikaw ay magpapagawa ng sarili mong retail site, sarili mong website, sarili mong backup office, the way we have it here, aba, super mahal yan. Mababa na ang $2,000 o 100,000 pesos. Subukan niyo magtanong para makita ninyo yung idea. You try to have it done for you by others. Pero ito po, it has been subsidized. It has been, let's say, uh, done for us by Forever Healthy LLC. And the good news, you have only to shell out $29.95. You will have these three websites integrated as one for 1 full year. Okay, renewable. And there is no need to purchase products to qualify doing the business. You can start the business, study the business, and then you can opt to get the exciting business packages later on. But most importantly, you can now start earning whenever purchases are made from your business website, even from day one. Ganyan katindi mga kaibigan. So this is an opportunity that you can have for a very small budget. You can now change your life by having your own internet-based, home-based business and start working from home. So this is how to get started. You simply get in touch with the person who shared you this presentation. You ask for his website and click join now, and there is a form there that you can fill up. And when you have joined, you can get proper training through our many online webinar trainings. And you can invite your friends to join our live online trainings and presentation. And we will also provide you videos, PowerPoints, PDF files for you to watch, to study, and then to share. And the formula, as emphasized by our Chief Executive Officer, is very simple. USE. U plus S plus E. U is use the product. Be the product of the product, as they would say. And then you share the good news of better health and prosperity. And then whenever there are retail and business activity from your website, you will start earning. So this is how you can get started. And this is how you can get your ImuRegen practically for free. This is how to work from home and start your own business. And this is how you can achieve better health and financial freedom. So this is your friend, Dr. Arle, shouting from the Philippines, Mabuhay, which means more to your life and health. And always remember that prevention is always preferred than getting the best cure. And also remember that health may not everything, but the moment you lose your health, you might lose everything. So God bless until our next training and broadcast. Mabuhay!